All right, so hello everyone. Today I'll be helping my students who are at home enjoying their midterm break. And here are a few questions which my students sent me seeking for help. So there we go. Here are the three questions. We have 80 equals to 2 to the power of m times 5. Now, can you work out the value of m, n, and p? Let me start with the value of m. So what I want to do is take 80, and then I do prime factorization. So I take 80, do prime factorization of 80. This is 2 by 40. 2, this makes 20. This 2 makes 10, and this 2 makes 5. And 5 makes 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 twos. So we're going to have 2 to the power of 4 times 5 to the power of 1 equals to 2 power m times 5. Now we are supposed to find the value of m here. So we do comparison that this is 2 to the power of 4 times 5 to the power of 1 equals to 2 to the power of m times 5 to the power of 1. So these are like terms, so we can cross them out. And then you remain with 2 to the power of 4 equals to 2 to the power of m. Also, these bases are the same, so you can cross them out. And then you end up getting 4 equals to m. Therefore, m equals 4. Okay, so the value of m there is 4. All right, then we do this equation here, 72 equals to 2 power n times 3 power 2. So you do 72 equals to 2 power n times 3 power 2. So you do the same thing, take 72, do prime factorization, we have 2 times 36, we have 2 times 18, we have 2 times 9, and we have 3 times 3. So we have 3 times 3, and we have 3 times 1. So you simply do prime factorization of 72, and you have 1, 2, 3 twos. So 2 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 2. And this will equal 2 to the power of n times 3 to the power of 2. If you do comparison, you end up seeing that 3 power 2 and 3 power 2 are the same. So you can cross them out. So you end up getting 2 power 3 equals to 2 power n. And then you cross this out, you're going to have 3 equals to n, and therefore n equals to 3. Okay, so we now know what is n. N is 3 and m is 4. So that so we can go to this equation here, which is 80 times 72 equals to 2 power p times 3 power 2 times 5 to the power of 1. So we have 80 times 72 equals to 2 power p times 3 power 2 times 5. Okay, now we already know what is 80 and we already know what is 72. So we can go ahead writing 80 as a prime factorization. So this will be 80 equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 to the power of 4 times 5. This is your 80. So you can go ahead writing 2 power 4 times 5. And 72, you can go ahead copying it. 72 is 2 to the power of 3 times 3 power 2. This is 72. 72 equals that number. So we have times 2 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 2. Let me check. Yes. So we have this will equal 2 or p times 3 power 2 times 5. Okay. So let us look for like terms. We can see that here we have 5. So you can cross out this 5, and you have 3 power 2, and here we have 3 power 2. So you end up you can see that you have 2 power 4 times 2 power 3 equals 2 power p. So we have to find the value of p there. So combine these two bases because it is multiplication. So you'll be adding the exponents. So we have 2 to the power of 4 plus 3 equals 2 power p, and this will be 2 power 7 equals to 2 power p. And if you close out these twos, you end up getting that 7 is p, and therefore p will be equal to 7. Okay, so we end up concluding that here p is 7, p is 7, and m is 4, and n is 3. So those are the solutions. Okay, the next question will be this question here, which says Gabriela is 110 centimeter tall and Pierre is 154 centimeter tall. This is the ratio of their masses. Gabriela's mass ratio Pierre's mass is 3:8. The value of their total mass in kg is 1/4 of the value of their total height. Okay, so you have to take the total height here. Find the total height. Okay, so just find the total height. This will be 4, this will be 6, and this will be 264. So they are saying that the total mass, so total mass is 1/4 of the value of their total height of 264. So when you simplify that, you're going to get total mass equals to 41 by 4. This is 6, 24 down there. So that will be 66. So the total mass will be 66. Okay. So now the question says that Gabriela is 110, as you can see there. Pierre is 154, and this is the ratio of their masses. The ratio of their masses is Gabriela is 3:8, and their total mass we got is 66. So what I want to do is take 3 plus 8, getting 11. So if I want to know the mass of Gabriela, so I'm going to write here Gabriela equals to 3/11 times 66, and this will be equal to 18. This will be equal to 18. And how about Pierre? So I'm going to write here Pierre's mass will be 8/11 times 66. And this by 11, 1 by 11, 6. This will be equal to 48. So Pierre will be 48 and Gabriela will be 18. And if you find the total of 18 to 48, you find that this will be 16 and this will be 66. And this will be the final answer. Okay. Right. So the next question will be this question here. Write the missing number in the box on this number line. So the first thing you have to do is find the difference between 13 and -20, meaning that just take 13 minus -20. And the answer you get divide by the number of divisions between 13 and -20. So count here, this is 0. The start point is counted as 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Meaning that from 13 to -20, there are 11 divisions. Okay, so we have 13 plus 20 divided by 11, and this will be 33 divided by 11. This will be equal to 3. Meaning from 13 going down to -20, we'll be subtracting 3. So from 13 going all the way down to -20, we'll be subtracting 3. Okay. So from 13 subtract 3, this will be 10. Subtract 3, this will be 7. Subtract 3, this will be 4. Subtract 3, this will be 1. Subtract 3, this will be -2. Okay, this will be -2. So the missing number here is -2. Keep going. Subtract 3, this will be -5. Subtract 3, this will be -8. Subtract 3, this will be -11. Subtract 3, this will be -14. Subtract 3, this will be -17. Subtract 3, this will be -20. So the missing number here will be -2 and not 0, not 0. The missing number will be -2. Right, so the next question will be this question here. Right, the next question will be this question here. The photo is not clear, but we'll try to fix this out. So here is a body. Here is a body cell in the shape of a right-angled triangle. So we have a right-angled triangle. That's the body cell. Work out the total distance around the outside of the cell. So we are supposed to work out the total distance around the outside of the cell. So we are supposed to take this plus that, and then plus this, and plus that. So we are going to use Particle Theorem to work out the missing side. Okay, so the photo is not clear. So I will try to understand the question the way I can see it. So what we are supposed to do is to find the missing side, to find the value of the missing side. And since this is a right-angled triangle, so I'm going to label this one as A, this one as B, and this one as C. So I'm going to recall the Particle Theorem, which says that C squared equals to A squared plus B squared. This will be 15 squared equals to 12 squared plus B squared. And 15 squared, this is 225 equals to 144 plus B squared. 225 minus 144 equals to B squared. And this will be 1. 12 minus 4, this will be 81 equals to B squared. Okay, let me check. This is 5. This is 12, carry 1, that is 225. So when you do square root of this, you're going to end up getting that B is equal to 9. So the missing side here is 9. Okay. So work out the total distance around the outside of the cell. So what I'm going to do is go ahead adding those sides. So I'm going to take 12 plus 15 plus 9. This will give me this 12 plus 15. This is 27 plus 9. This will be equal to 36. See, that's the total distance, 36 meters. Okay, you can check out the calculations, and in case of doubt, come back to me. And otherwise, this is the way how we do it. So we have 36. Yeah, if you add these two numbers to 7 plus 9, 36. Okay, so the next question will be. Okay, the next question will be this question here. A three-dimensional shape has 12 vertices. 12 vertices. So V is 12 and 30 edges. E is 30. Okay. So we have 12 vertices, meaning V is 12, and 30 edges, meaning E is 30. So the missing number of faces. So work out the number of faces on this shape. So we have a formula which is not familiar to many of students. We have the formula which says that the number of faces plus the number of vertices equals to the number of edges plus 2. Okay? So this formula is not familiar to majority of students, but now you have to understand that when you have the number of faces plus the number of vertices, the answer is the same way as the number of edges plus 2. This is the formula which I'm going to use. Okay, so the number of faces we don't know, so I'm going to write F plus the number of vertices is 12 equals to the number of edges is 30 plus 2. Then I have to work out the number of faces. Okay, so this will be F plus 12 equals to 32. This 12 will be going there. So we have F equals to 32 minus 12. And this will be equal to 20. So we have 20 faces. So we have 20 faces on three-dimensional shape given. The next question will be this question here. Okay, so this is the question which we have. We are given that we are given a diagram here, which is talking about two different rectangles are joined together to make a compound shape. Shape A has length, x plus 3 and width x plus 2. And shape B has length of x plus 6 and width x minus 2. All measurements are in centimeters. So find an expression for the area of the compound shape in centimeter square. Give your answer in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, so first I have to find area of shape A. So I write here area A equals to length times width, because this is clearly a rectangle. So area A equals to length times width, and the length is x plus 3 in the brackets, and the width is x plus 2. So here we have to expand the brackets. X will multiply x plus 2, and positive 3 will multiply x plus 2 as well. When you expand this, you're going to have x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 6. And this will be x squared plus 5x plus 6. So that is area A. How about area B? Area B will be the same thing. It's also clearly a rectangle. So this will be length times width. And area B will be equal to length is x plus 6 in brackets, and then multiply by x minus 2. And here we need to expand the brackets. So this x will multiply x minus 2, then plus 6 will multiply x minus 2. So you're going to have x times x is x squared minus 2x, and then plus 6x, and then minus 12. So I'm going to repeat this part. This is x squared minus 2x plus 6x minus 12. So this will be equal to x squared, negative 2x plus 6x, this will be positive 4x, then minus 12. Okay, so we have area B and we have area A. Now we're going to find the total area, meaning A plus B will be equal to A is x squared plus 5x, then plus 6. That is A. Then add this. We're going to add this area to x squared plus 4x, then minus 12. Now let me add this. Let me add all this. But we'll be looking for like terms. 1x squared plus 1x squared. 1x squared plus 1x squared. This will be 2x squared. And 5x plus 4x. This will be 9x. And then 6 plus negative 12. This will be minus 6. And this is the answer, which is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, where a is 2, b is 9, and c is negative 6. C is negative 6. So you can do comparison and you're going to see that a is 2, b is 9, and c is negative 6. Right, so that's the end of that question. And then we have this page here. This question says that Anastasia has 4 coins, A, B, C, and D. One of these coins is a fair coin, and the other 3 are biased coins. She throws each coin 200 times and records the number of times she gets ahead. Okay. So this experiment of throwing coins, each coin was thrown 200 times. So a coin is said to be fair if only a coin on a coin, there is a possibility of getting a head, if not a head, tail. And if a coin is fair, that means there is an equal chance of getting a head or a tail. Now let us see which coin was fair here. This exercise or this experiment was done by throwing a coin 200 times. And for coin A, we have only 49 heads. So if you subtract 200 minus 49, so you can see that you have 1 here. You have 9 minus 4, this is 5. So you can see that here we have 49 heads and 151 tails. So this coin is not fair at all, because out of 200 times, out of 200 times, we have got only 49 heads and getting 151 tails. Now this coin is not fair. How about this one? We do the same thing, 200 minus 142. So you can see that we have 8 here, 9 minus 4, this will be 5. That is 10, 9. So we can see that we have only 58 tails. Now, out of 200 times, we have only 58 tails. Now, this coin is not fair. Because in order for the coin to be fair, the number of heads and the number of tails should be at least equal, or one should be almost the same to each other. So this coin is getting only 58 tails and 142 heads. This coin is not fair. How about this coin? We subtract 200 minus 110 to see how many tails are there. This is 0. This is almost, this is 0. This is 9. So we have 90 tails here. At least this coin may be fair. Let us try this coin. 200 minus 68. We have 2. We have 9 minus 6, 3. So we have 0, 9. We have 132. We have 132 tails, making a total of 2. Now we can see that at least coin C, we have 110 heads and 9 tails. At least this coin, take the coin that is most likely to be fair. I think this coin C is most likely to be fair compared with the remaining others. Okay, so coin C is most likely to be fair because we have 110 heads versus 90 tails. So at least that coin is fair. The last question which my students sent me is this question here. This question says that the original price of a television is reduced by 25%. This new price is then increased by 25%. However, the price of the television now is a percentage of the original price. So here I'm going to use algebra. I'm going to use algebra to answer this question, meaning the use of letters. So I'm going to assume that the original price, let the original price be, say, X, okay? So the original price is X. Now this X is equal to 100%. This is 100%. Now the original price is reduced by 25%, okay? So when you reduce 25 here, you're gonna have 75%. So this will be the new price, okay? So can we get the new price here? So what I'm gonna do is cross multiply, and this will be 75% times the X divided by 100%. So 75% times the X is 75% X over 100%. Okay, so what do we have here? If you cross out this, you're going to end up getting 0.75 X. So this is the new price. This is the new 0.75 X. So the new price, if you read this question now, this new price is then increased by, okay? So this new price, which is 0.75 X, this is the same as 100%. Now this new price has been increased by 25, meaning take 25 increase to this. So we have 125, we have 125%, 125%. So this will equal to how much? So let us do the same thing. So we have this number times that. This will be equal to 125% times 0.75x over 100, over 100%. So what I'm gonna do, cross out this, and we're gonna have 125 divided by 100. This will be 1.25 times 0.75x. Okay. So this is the second new price. Calculate the price of the division now as a percentage of the original price. So this is the price. This is the price now. This is the price now. So 1.25 times 0.75x. So what we are supposed to do is try to multiply these two numbers. 1.25 times 0.75. So we have 1.25 times 0.75. We have 0.9375x. Okay, we have 0.9375x. Okay, so this is the price now. This is the price now. Okay. Now, what is the question? Calculate the price of the television now is a percentage of the original price. So what I'm gonna do is, take this new price now, 0.9375x, divided by the original price. The original price here was equal to x. The original price here was x. So I'm gonna go ahead dividing x. So I'm gonna go ahead dividing x. The answer I get, I multiply by 100%. So this x and this x will cancel. So we're gonna have 0.9375 times 100. This will give you 93.75%. This is the answer. All right, so until next time, bye-bye. My name is Mr. Zebron Ernest, Muntazi Islamic Seminary teacher. It was my pleasure speaking to you. Good morning to you.